super short, you adjust it. Because these mics gotta be fine. Here in here, so.
Make sure that's something that they need to get.
I would say just if it's
Hey Garrett, you could scrub our intro video to the end where it's just the logo, and you could start this Hall of Fame. You could go live and just have that on the board until it's go time.
You know what I mean? If I say go ahead and go live with it right now and just have that up, and you go live video when they come out. So, how good does the purple go with red?
one to recognize the men and women who have made a lasting impact or contribution to the National Baseball Congress. The NBC Hall of Fame includes 8 members that are also in the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Legends such as Satchel Paige, Tony Gwynn, Ozzie Smith, Tom Seaver, Whitey Herzog, Don Sutton, Bob Boone, and Dave Winfield. From college coaching legends to major league managers, team owners, field managers, and those involved to ensure the NBC runs smoothly, which includes tournament directors and longtime staff. Our founder, Raymond Hap Dumont, created a national event not only for Wichitans to enjoy, but for some of the best players in the world to showcase their skills and get noticed. Before we meet our newest inductees, let's acknowledge those in attendance who are already in the NBC Hall of Fame. Please hold your applause till we finish. Josh Robertson, Bob Homolka, Nate Robertson, Mark Potter, Rick Schroeder, Frank Leo, Gene Stevenson, Jerry Taylor, Barry Aiden, Terry Elliott, Betty Abbott, Mike Dean, J.D. Schneider, Steve Schad. Thank you for your attendance tonight. Let's get started. Our first honoree was a Major League Baseball player and war veteran before ever stepping foot in Wichita, Kansas. After playing baseball at the University of Southern California, Bruce Kopka made the major leagues in 1942 with the Philadelphia Athletics. Kopka made appearances in the 42 and 43 seasons, but Kopka was called to serve for the United States during WW2. Due to his service, Kopka missed the 44 and 45 seasons. In 46, Kopka returned to the Athletics and played in 38 games. In 1947, Kopka came to Wichita representing the Golden Colorado Cougars in the NBC World Series. Kopka's experience in the big leagues showed as he won the MVP of the tournament and helped his team finish second. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please join me in a round of applause for our newest member to the NBC Hall of Fame, Bruce Bruno Kopka. Our next honoree came to Wichita in 1921 from Salina, Kansas, where she graduated from the Salina Business College. Starting in 1934, the year before the first National Baseball Congress Invitational Tournament, Myra Cunningham became the secretary to Hap Dumont, the founder of the NBC World Series. Cunningham was the secretary for 25 years until her sudden death in 1959. Myra Cunningham will be remembered as being instrumental in the startup, success, and continuation of the NBC World Series. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Christy Railsback, Myra's granddaughter.
Well, hello. All right, thank you. The induction of my grandmother, Myra Cunningham, into the NBC Hall of Fame is a great honor for our family. Due to her 25 years of dedication and commitment to Hap Dumont and the NBC, baseball became Baseball became a large part of our family. My brothers and dad often attended the Summer World Series games, and my brother Dave was a talented Little League pitcher. It was always exciting for me to visit her office at Lawrence Stadium on the river. Myra was a loving and kind person, working full-time, helping at my grandfather's restaurant, and taking care of her family and household. Dave worked hard to complete the necessary information to have Myra recognized, and he is very disappointed that he could not be here tonight.
Mike Blue was active in the NBC World Series from 1959 to 1968. Before his NBC days, Blue was a star pitcher and football player at West High School, and then went on to play baseball at Wichita State University. As a player in the NBC World Series, he played for the Boeing Bojets, Wichita Rapid Transit Dreamliners, and the Cessna Bobcats. Blue played 7 years of affiliated baseball for the San Francisco Giants and the Washington Senators. After his playing days, Blue helped coach the El Dorado Cougars. Blue was a prominent figure in the public school system, teaching and coaching for 32 years at East and West High School. He retired from education in 2001 and passed away in late 2017. Blue is also a member of the Kansas Baseball Hall of Fame and West High School Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Judy Blue, Mike's wife.
My phone. Got my phone there. I think is that good? Yep. Okay, I'll back up. On behalf of Mike and my family, my children, Shannon, Don, and Brad, we'd like to thank Jerry Taylor for electing, and the National Baseball Congress for electing to include Mike in the 2024 Hall of Fame inductees. We're wearing these shirts in remembrance of him because, like Lou Gehrig, Mike fought ALS, losing his battle in December of 2017. We hope that the baseball community will continue to support the cause and the cure for ALS. And then I'd like to have... She pushed me away.
I did push you away. And nothing would make Dad's father, Clint Blue, more proud. He told Dad, who was right-handed, at a very young age, that if he wanted to advance in the sport of baseball, he would need to learn to throw with his left hand. He worked with Mike for countless hours to teach him to pitch left-handed. Mike's claim to fame became a first base pickoff. He would demonstrate it to the officials prior to the game to avoid being called for a balk. He also had a killer left-handed knuckleball. To this day, I don't think any of us know if he could even throw right-handed, as this was the only thing he did left-handed.
So, as noted in the biography, Mike played for the Wichita Boeing Bojets, Cessna Bobcats, and Wichita Rapid Transit Dreamliners, that's a tongue twister, and went on to play in the New York Giant and Washington Senators organization. He had an opportunity to follow Coach Wayne Twilliger to the minor league coaches to coach for the Senators farm teams. He chose to pass on the offer to continue his education as he started in the off seasons and to start his family. After his baseball career, Mike taught physical education, driver's education, and a little industrial arts along the way. In addition, coaching football and baseball. And over the years, he threw in a little bit of men's gymnastics and diving, as well as refereed high school basketball. He was a mentor to countless students, athletes, and young coaches. And while he continued his support of the NBC, first by coaching the El Dorado Coors team, of which Ron Gardenhire was a member, and in the later years by helping to keep score during the NBC tournament and participating in the old-timers games that were played as expeditions in the tournament. And just kind of a little piece of trivia tonight, that during one of the NBC World Series games, my dad was the last person to throw against Satchel Paige while he played for the Weller Indians. And he had one at bat, and it was against Dad. Dad struck him out. So Mike had a lifelong love of the game and was a royal fan to the end. So again, the family would like to thank the NBC for this recognition, and it is an honor for all of us. Thank you.
Come right over here so we get out of the... There we go. I gotta be in front of you. Okay.
Oh, the short person. Yeah. Come on. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
Our final inductee played high school baseball in Lawrence, Kansas before coming to Wichita State University in 1996. During his time at WSU, Kevin Hooper was a two-time All-American and won a Golden Glove Award in all 4 of his seasons. His first appearance in the NBC World Series came in 1996 when he played for the Liberal BJs, where he hit .429. During the summer of '98, Hooper played for the NBC World Series champions El Dorado Broncos. Hooper was named to the '98 NBC World Series All-American team as a second baseman. Hooper went on to play professional baseball and made his Major League Baseball debut in 2005 with the Detroit Tigers. After a brief stint in the majors, Hooper came back to Wichita to play for the Wichita Wingnuts. After 1 season as a player, Hooper was named the manager and led the Wingnuts to a 422 and 270 record over 7 seasons. Today, Hooper is back in professional baseball, currently serving as the Director of Player Development for the Atlanta Braves. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome, I never thought I'd get to say this again, Kevin Hooper! Oh.
Thank you, brother. Perfect. Good evening, everyone. Thanks to the NBC Advisory Board and Hall of Fame Committee for this prestigious award. Congrats to all the other inductees and their family as well, and to those that have been honored in the past as well. To my girls, my 3 girls, my wife Lindsay, my daughters Lucy and Lainey. These girls are my rocks, my biggest fans. Love you the mostest. To the rest of my family, greatly appreciate the support throughout all the years. Thankful for everything that you do for us. Pretty cool to be standing on this field right now. This is pretty much where the big journey started in the fall of 1995. Forever grateful to Gene Stevenson, who's sitting up there right now, JT and Brent, for not only believing in me, but for giving me the opportunity that many others didn't think I'd get. Got to give a shout out to Kerry Rosenboom, who was our strength and conditioning coach during my time here. I walked in to these doors on campus weighing 129 pounds. As you can see, I'm a lot bigger right now, I know, but yeah, Kerry in my 4 years here was tremendous in my development, teaching me the right way to eat, working me in the weight room twice a day, and giving me the abilities to help fulfill my dream of playing in major leagues. NBC journey for me started in 1996 with the Liberal BJs. I liked it so much there that I went back to Liberal in 97. It was a wonderful place to play. I love the small town environment, great coaches, great fans. My host family was tremendous. The community was awesome, and I enjoyed every bit of my time there. Then in 1998, J.D. Snyder got a hold of me. Went to the El Obrero Broncos, where, as you heard, we won it in 1998. Special year for me. Gentleman sitting down in this front row, dear friend of mine, Nate Robertson, was a teammate of mine throughout that whole summer, and we rolled through that tournament, and like I said, thoroughly enjoyed my times. Nate and I, a funny story, we came into Wichita State together at the same time, ended up playing summer ball, winning that national tournament, and then we got drafted by the Marlins together, and then ended up playing the major leagues in Detroit together. So pretty cool bond I got with my brother right there. The crowds were amazing. I think in 98 for the championship game, we set the Lawrence Dumont single game record, 8,000 plus people, standing room only, and what a joy it was to play in that game. I think being a Wichita State player, coming back and being able to play in your city and having the fans support you, there's nothing like it. I get chills right now walking from that dugout, standing in this box, whether it was here at X Stadium, downtown at Lawrence Dumont, and hearing the chants of hoop. Gives me chills to this day. Pretty cool. To my Wingnuts family, what a 7-year run we had. I tell you, I ended my career playing there in 2008, when my family could see me play. My little girls would run the bases if we won. That was kind of a rule in our house. If we won, we'd allow them to run the bases. But what a ride it was 7 years. To the ownership group, Steve Rude, Gary Osterman, Nate Robertson yet again. To my GM sitting in this front row, Josh Robertson. We spent hours and hours at that stadium in his office trying to build those teams. We weren't going to settle for anything but success. I know our wives many nights wondered where the heck we were, and we were just grinding away trying to build teams. To all the front office staff with the Wingnuts, that place didn't go without the help of all of you. I know some of you are still working this tournament right now. To my staff, Luke Robertson's in the house right now. He's my pitching coach the entire time. Once again, thanks to all those guys for their help. To all my players who came through, for buying into the culture that we were trying to build there. It ended up being a really special place, and we won a lot of ball games. To the Nut House, that was a group of fans that would get out and tailgate every single night to support us. That fandom grew year after year, and like I said, it was a pretty special place to play. This place, X Stadium, Lawrence Dumont, downtown, the city of Wichita, always hold a special place in my heart. This city opened their arms to me from the minute I walked into it, and I'm thoroughly grateful for it. Big thanks to everyone. I could spend 30 minutes here listing off the people who've made an impact in my life throughout this entire journey. But specifically to all my coaches, my teammates, my players, thank you. Thanks again to the NBC board and committee for this wonderful honor. Teams, Hayes, Hutch, best of luck to you guys tonight. Look forward to this battle of Kansas teams tonight. It should be a lot of fun to watch. Last but not least, dream big, be kind, enjoy the ride. Thank you all again. Appreciate you.
How about a round of applause to all of our new inductees, the class of 2024 NBC Hall of Fame inductees. Fans, be patient. We'll clear off the field, and we'll get started with some baseball, some championship baseball, the 2024.